So the first set of suspensions that we're going to look at here are from John Deere. And the suspension on the R series sprayer on the R4030 that we have in this example and the R45 are the same. So as we take a look at the features within this suspension, we've got large air springs identical to those used on over-the-road trucks. It allows for up to 8 inches of wheel travel throughout the field. So typically you'll see a 4 inches up and a 4 inches down travel. There's 2 large 3.5 inch diameter struts, and that really provides strength and durability. Some of the other struts that you see in the marketplace today are just not that big. So there's a lot of strength and durability offered here. These independent struts help reduce overall machine height instead of mounting the air springs to a common axle. So it allows the machine to sit in a position that is best for clearance and for accessibility. As you take a look at the clearance on the 4 series sprayers, the underframe crop clearance of the 4030 is 60 inches and the R4045 is 58 inches. And that really allows for nearly a full season use in most crops. Standard wheeled shields, as you can see down here at the bottom, and optional belly shields allow for smooth crop flow under the machine and tall crop settings. And you'll see some examples that we have later on of other machines that have ran through crop and their wheel motors are full of crop material. So it helps it stay cooler, and it also improves the longevity of the performance of these components. John Deere sprayers also have auto air spring leveling systems, so it auto air levels the sprayer as it goes through different terrains. The operator doesn't have to individually fill each bag. It does it automatically through the onboard air system. You can see how it senses that through the rod on the back side of the suspension system here. And the other great thing is that on the back of the machine there's a switch located near the solution loading system that deflates all 4 bags at once. So when it comes to transporting this machine, we can throw that switch and then head down the road with it on a trailer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this machine in action. So for our test, we laid a couple blocks down on the ground and we got our sprayer up to between 5 and 6 miles an hour operating speed and had the sprayer run over the blocks to simulate a bump in the field. As you can see, the John Deere R4030 handles it pretty well. Again, 4 inches up and 4 inches down of suspension with this system. Just these simple blocks, we're able to see how that suspension reacts as we move throughout the field. You can also see as Nate's in the operator station here, he's pretty comfortable, he's pretty centered, he's not getting rocked real bad as he moves over this obstacle for this test. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is that boom. As we went over the bump, the outer breakaways gave just a little bit. It isolated the rest of the boom from the outer tips from swaying. But the boom overall stayed nice and level and centered. And that's big when we get into rough conditions in the field. The more stable we can keep that machine, the more stable the boom is going to be and the more confidence the operator can have.